ideas come from, and who you like, and
yeah, like who do you like? That's a great question.
It's like the world's most obvious.
It was such fun.
Well, there's old people you like. I mean, people you liked 100 years ago or something like that. But I always liked them. I mean, better. I mean, I hate. As much as I like poets who are my friends or who I meet, it seems like the real trip is always like fun. But they may be of that. I mean, like, it's sort of like you're into one state at a time, and you're into this point of view or the state of this feeling, and then somehow you find the right writer at that time who really like fills that need. Like Rilke's done that for me at times, and like Henry Miller, and I mean my list of women is really short. I mean, like Alice Notley.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but she's like a friend that I would walk down the street and see, and she would show me her new poems. I mean, like a living poet that that I just sort of like dug, and that I could show her my new poems, and other times it was, like.
Did that ever bug you, or did you ever have trouble like not having women writer heroes, or looking for them, or thinking that they were around or something?
Yeah. But then you're given. I mean, like there's this Emily Dickinson, and so the standard list of women, right? And what if you don't like those women?
Then you're up
what
shit
if you
creek.
don't? And then you think, but it's almost like it puts women in this unique position of like being your own hero.
Yeah, you're like trailblazers.
It's like, yeah, which is really exciting, actually. And entirely egotistical, because, I mean, I think so many women in lots of positions, if you're the only woman there, or, like if you were the first woman president, I mean, you would feel great, and possibly think a lot of other women were stupid, and I don't think that, but there's always that sense, like you meet other women poets, and there's always, everybody has that secret sense that they're the only, particularly the older they are, because I think things have changed a bit, but they're the only woman poet, and it's defensive, like, but I don't know, I don't know, well, personally I believe that I think any poet who like blew me away would blow me away.
Yeah.
And I don't, like, well, like poetry is something I really love. It's like, how could, like it's such a, it's like a really weird thing to get into in a certain way. And so if you're into it at all, you're not into it for the money.
No.
And, yeah, you want to be a famous poet because there aren't. If you feel like good, then it's not like wanting to be famous. You feel like it's like your energy. It's like you write this poem and it's just like you feel like you run right through it. It's like God, and you just die and read it. And when you read it, you feel like you just, it's the best drug in the whole world. And it's like being here. It's sort of like it was really fun to read poems that I had, that I'd read before, but it was exciting to read it in front of somebody who wouldn't say, oh, he's Eileen reading that poem again. Yeah. Like I could read it like it was new, because I still felt like it was new, the ones I liked and stuff. And so, like, I find the idea of poetry being competitive really sick.
Yeah.
But of course, it's like every human endeavor, it gets sick, it always, results in like politics and community and all this weird stuff, but it's like it's something you should fight, because it's sort of like you want to get beyond that shit, because, whether it's, women versus women, or just like trying to get in some position where you're like the hot shit poet, it's just like, if you like the fact that it exists at all, then then
That
when
already
you read,
makes you so...
yeah, and then when you see something that's great, it's like, it's exciting. It's like the sky has changed today, and it's like orange, a little bit orange instead of like, you know, like dark blue, you know, and it's beautiful. I mean, like, if you don't love beauty, I don't see why you're just like jerking yourself off being a poet. Because there's no, you know, there's no money in it, there's no, you know, you're not going to get anything from your fan, I mean, like, you're not going to get rewarded. I mean, the only reward is your own, it's like, you know, it's like sex. You know, it's like, the only reward really is your own satisfaction. I mean, you can try and make everybody think that you have this great life, you know, but the only thing that really counts is how you feel about it.